What's up my mates of YouTube? My name is Aussie Marcel, and in today's video we're going to be looking at the top 3 David Beckham fragrances. But before we get into that, I just wanted to ask you if you're enjoying my content here, if you like the videos that I make, just hit that big red subscribe button down below. It helps me out more than you could possibly imagine, and we're trying to reach the glory of 1,000 subs. We're getting close. We're at the number of the beast, 666 now. It's a good number. It would be nice to stay here, but let's just bump it up a little bit. So if you haven't subscribed yet, just hit that subscribe button below. Anyways, also, before I get into the recommendations, look at this sick back patch that I got in the mail today. Where is it? Look at this. Motley Crue, Shout at the Devil. I'm gonna sew this into the back of a denim jacket and it's gonna look fucking incredible. Can't wait to do it. Just look at that. That's something special. So, top 3 David Beckham fragrances. Starting things off with the sweet, peppery bliss that is David Beckham Homme. This is $15 Australian. You used to be able to get this stuff for like 10 to 12, but they've gone up in price. Here we go. And some of these. It's just incredibly masculine. It's a little sweet. It's got this really bold pepper note. Yeah, there's not much more to say than that. It's not gonna last for too long, but at $15 you can reapply throughout the day with no worries, no issues. There's just something about that subtle sweetness and then the bold pepper note that really makes this stand out. It reminds me of Ferragamo F Black, and yeah, that's a much better fragrance than this, but this gives you that sort of vibe if you want sort of subtle sweetness, a little fruity sweetness, and then like that really rich, punchy in the goddamn face pepper note. Next up, we've got probably the freshest of the bunch, David Beckham Classic. This one can be purchased for the same price as David Beckham Homme, and here we go. It's slightly fresher, but also slightly spicier. This one's going to be incredible for compliments. I just literally blew fragrance right into my eyeballs. I don't know if I'm going to regret saying this, but this is probably the best of the fragrances I'm recommending today. It's got a little bit of sweetness, it's warm, it's spicy, it is incredibly masculine. It doesn't have the bold pepper punch, but you've got some citrus notes up top, maybe some bergamot, maybe some orange, and then you've got almost like a cinnamon, cardamom sort of sweetness and spiciness. It's really good. For $15 you can do a hell of a lot worse than this, and of all the David Beckham fragrances out there, this is probably the best value. And finally, I'm going to be recommending David Beckham Bold Instinct. Although it is the most expensive on the list, you know, you get this for about $30 Australian, it is the most unique of the bunch. It smells masculine, it smells a little earthy as well. It's just very unique, and for the right person, something that smells this unique is probably going to appeal to you. It's going to help you stand apart. It's not your typical David Beckham, mass-produced, mass-appealing scent. This is a little different from that. It's not going to be universally loved, but it still smells good enough that most people are going to give you a compliment for it. Performance for that one is solid for about 5 to 6 hours. Anyways, those are my top 3 David Beckham fragrances. If you've ever worn them before, let me know in the comments below. Let me know what your favorite David Beckham fragrance is. And until the next video, my name is Aussie Marcel, and I'll catch you guys around.